Hello and welcome to The Print. I'm Sagrika Kisu with my colleague Soumya Upadhyay, and today we have with us Arti Rao, BJP candidate for Ateli Vidhansabha seat, and we will be talking to her about this assembly election, about her father Rao Inderjit and his desire to become the CM, and also the BJP prospects in the state. So you have been eyeing for a ticket for last 10 years.
Yes.
This time it is being said that the ticket has been given to you to pacify your father, Rao Inderjit Singh. So how do you see that? How do you want to respond to that?
I will say this, that for 10 years I've been working very hard, and I had mentioned even earlier by 2018 or 19, I think after the last election, that the next election I will be fighting, come what may, whether with a ticket or without one, I was going to fight. And I think my 10 years of hard work have also paid off. And of course, my father, having worked so hard for the party and been instrumental in making the government the last two times, has been given a certain weight in the selection of tickets. So hence me getting a ticket from Ateli this time.
So this is your first election, and it is being said that you're in a tough contest with a Congress candidate opposite to you who was a MLA in 2009 and a BSP candidate who secured over 35,000 seats in the last election. So how do you rate your chances?
I rate them very well because I think my party and my family have a long history of doing what we promise, and the fact that I've been working tirelessly for the last 10 to 15 years with the people of the area, in spite of not having any kind of title or having won anything, but still staying amongst the people and trying to do as much as I possibly can for them, is something that I think everyone sees. And they seem, according to me, the competition, I would not call it tough, because I think people are siding with me more so than not.
BJP announced Nayab Saini as the CM candidate, but your father Rao Inderjit has also thrown his hat. So how do you see that? Because he has also said that he desires to become a CM. So what do you want to say about that?
What I'll say is very simple. The area has made the BJP come into power time and time again, and this is not a cry of Rao Inderjit Singh so much as in the war cry of Rao Inderjit Singh. It's a war cry of the area, saying that we want a chief minister from the area because we have given. Now can we also get something in return? So this is something that every worker, every BJP worker has come up with, saying that this is what the people of the area want. So having said that, yes, everybody aspires to the highest position in their own state, and Rao Sab does too. So I would say that the BJP would at some point take him into consideration, because this is not just his but the want of the area.
Also, your father has been seen at odds with the BJP at times, and it is being also said that for the longest time he has been asking for your ticket. Now he has been, you are given a ticket to pacify him. Do you think that he is pacified now?
No, actually, my father, this ticket has not been given to pacify my father at all. If that was the case, then he would not have fought for every other ticket in the area. Let's start with that, because there's been no pacification of Rao Inderjit Singh at all. Rao Inderjit Singh is fighting for the people of his area, and he's putting people in place which have the best chance of winning. Where when it comes down to the BJP and him being at odds with them, he was not at odds with the party at all. Yes, some people may be, but not with the party itself. And if you notice, the area still looks up to him, because for the simple reason that no matter how much to his detriment it might be, he will always speak the truth and always fight for the rights of the people of the area. So that might not always go his way, but it always goes his way where the people are concerned, because they trust him fully.
You fought for the ticket for 10 years, and now how does it feel being surrounded by men all the time, in the sense, in the election campaign, being a woman? rarely you see any women surrounding you. It's always men, men, men. So how is it like? How is it like to be a woman politician in Haryana?
So let's start with the fact that I spent 20 years in the Indian shooting team.
Yes.
And I spent the first 5 years as the only woman. So that was a huge learning curve, vis-a-vis being the only female. And I don't see it as any different. Yeah, people have a lot of respect and nobody really, steps out of bounds. So there's a lot of respect for me, my family, my party. So that's a given. And the people of the area are tremendously well behaved. Where being an only woman, I don't call myself a vanguard of any kind, because there have been women before me and there will be women after me. I just hope that after my entry there will be more women, and thanks to the party now 33% quota coming in for the ladies bill coming in, that there will be much more women coming into politics in the near future.
You have supported the Ahir regiment protest, and you have also said that they need to have their own full-fledged infantry, while the centre has said that it will compromise with the national character of the army. So while BJP has been in power for some time, why couldn't BJP in Haryana or centre make it possible?
So let's start with the fact that this is not a new one. This is a one for 25 years.
Yes.
Even when the Congress was in power, we have asked them at that time also to change it. So this is not a BJP centric thing. This is any person or any government that's been in the centre. So if the opposite side is going to tell you that we are going to try, why didn't they do it before? Having said that, in the last 10 years, of course, we put our best foot forward, trying to get the infantry in place. But as the government said, that we cannot do it based on cost. So what we have come out with the compromise is now coming up is that as opposed to a caste, let's make it a regional thing. So don't make it a Ahir regiment, make it a Ahirwal regiment, which is on the region as opposed to the caste.
Your entire political life, as I could sense from today I saw you speaking, you entire political life you won't be ever able to come out your father's or grandfather's shadow, in the sense whenever they talk about you, they first they talk about your father and your grandfather and then you. And how do you, and you have, it's your first plunge in the electoral politics, how do you see that?
I see that as somebody who's extremely blessed, because she's had in her family people who have done so much for the people of the area, and they remembered extremely fondly. That comes down to my grandfather. He is really remembered very, very fondly. Until today, very few leaders ever come into being who have that kind of aura around them that Rao Inderjit ji did, and even today are remembered with such fondness. When it comes down to my father has done a tremendous amount of work for the area also, and he's made a name for himself in spite of being his father's son. But I think he came out of his father's shadow only once my grandfather passed away, more so than before. So I would say that it is a thing of profound proudness that I say that I am the daughter and the granddaughter of two such strong leaders of Haryana.
In your speeches I saw that you are trying very hard to fight the outsider tag. You have been telling people, you have been trying to reconnect with them, you have been talking about old Mahendragarh, you have been talking about that how your grandfather, these people of Ateli made your grandfather win, these people of Ateli made your father, like,
I would be saying the same if it was in Rewari or anywhere else as well.
No, but my question is that how do you see this outsider tag, and how do you see it as a hurdle in your electoral process?
This outsider tag was tried to be given by the opposite camp or the opposite party. Having said that, I don't think any of the leaders other than the BSP maybe actually come from Ateli either. So having said that, that's sort of a conundrum for them, because ironic in fact, because they don't themselves come from Ateli. So giving me the tag of a non-Atelian does not really pass muster. Second thing, what was the second question that you had?
Just how do you see this outsider? Is it a hurdle?
I don't at all. See, having said that, my great-great-grandfather fought for the entire area. His Because of him, we celebrate Martyrs' Day on the 23rd of September, and then the fight of Nasipur and everything, and we're all very proud of that fact. So having to say that I'm inside or outside is kind of nonsensical, frankly, and I think the people see it as that. This is just something that the opposite side tried to take up, and it really didn't fly. So now they're trying to find other means by saying that she's not going to remain in between us. But that again is something I say, that you can't complain about something that hasn't happened. You're trying to tell people that she'll run away, but that is not true. I'm here to work. I'm here to make a name for myself. I'm here to be with the people and stand by the people of Ateli and the Southern Haryana belt when the time comes. That is my aim.
Thank you for speaking to us.
Thank you.